and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Every day they're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go on the attack first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. DVP.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. A roughing the passer penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Direct snap. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Harvin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is...
There he goes! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Gets it out fast. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. They'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Bought a little time, lets it go. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. And you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Got a man. It's foul.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Trying to set up the screen. And he's still running after the move. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. First and 10. Wants to throw, it's Callaway. Quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And they've regained the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to pop the draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the first. Card in the backfield. It's Jackson. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. It's complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So first down here as they go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Oh, he's got a chance. Quarterback gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
They booted away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Takes the handoff. It's Fowler. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw, it's Callaway. Just a short pass to the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Runs through the tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes to the right. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. pass is incomplete. The flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense is in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This crowd knows when to bring it. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown by Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Punts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Grant in the backfield. It's Fowler.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Tempo and overdrive. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the 2-point try. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
33, Indiana, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Keene. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. A five. A hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 43.
This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Keene. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Harvin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Are forced to settle for 3. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sexton. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's King. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Harvin. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Caught in the backfield, it's Keene. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Lost to throw again. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling has started.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Ready, set.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Tigers now with a long way to go. Turning it on! And he's dragged down.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. Second and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Hoosiers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. The give on the option. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pulls it in on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Now they'll run the draw. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that